Hi everyone. I have not done a video for 3 weeks or 2 weeks. I don't even know how long. Yesterday I was going to do a video and I was going to do a really good video, but then something happened. And if any of you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you will know what has happened. But I thought I would let the rest of you know. Because I did do a video recently, and at the beginning of the video I had him in it. And I know some of you commented saying how gorgeous he was. I will put a link in. Once this is uploaded I can edit it, and I'll put a link in so you can go to the video that I'm talking about, because I don't know, because I think he basically last night my cat Frodo this was when he was a kitten, but he was 10 years old. He was my baby. He would have been 11 tomorrow. He had 3 legs, 6 toes on each paw. He was different. He had his own personality, and I loved him to pieces. He always cuddled into me when I needed him. When I was ill or upset, or when I was having panic attacks, he would sit with me. He knew, always knew. And now basically last night he came in, and because he's only got 3 legs, he was dragging his back leg along. He couldn't walk on it. So we took him to the vets, and he had a clot on his back leg, and his heart wasn't working properly. And the best thing for him was to put him down, because he had been in so much pain, and I couldn't let that happen. I didn't want him to suffer. I didn't want him to be dying in pain. I would never forgive myself if I'd let him do that. They could have put him on antibiotics and things to get rid of the clot, but the chance of it coming back was so high, and it would have been painful again, and his heart not working anyway. I'd have felt awful. So it was best for him to have him put down, and I stayed with him. I cuddled him. I made sure he wasn't on his own, because he never left me. But I just miss him, because he would always be on my bed in the morning. He would be there, and he wasn't this morning. And I'm really struggling to cope. And when anybody says pets aren't part of the family, they're so wrong. He was more of a family member than I've known anyone to be. I am more of an animal person than a people person. he just meant the world to me. I would talk to him about everything. My last panic attack I had, and I was sitting on the floor panicking and having this panic attack, he sat next to me and he put his paw on my leg as if to say, it's okay, I'm here. And then he sat on my lap. He had his own personality. He got scared easily. But that's what made him him. He ate a lot. He was a fat cat. But we would always say it was just the muscle. But I love him. And he'll always be in my heart. We've got, I think it's called a yucca tree out in the front garden. And he would always lay under it. So when we get his ashes back, we're going to scatter them there. And we're going to put a little memorial thing up. It was such a shock because he seemed okay until he came in last night. And then at 5 to 10, he died. I didn't want her to say that his heart had stopped beating, but it had. He looked so peaceful. I was so upset. Part of me wished that we hadn't put him to sleep, but the part knew that it was best for him because he'd have been in pain and I would never forgive myself. But I just keep saying, I want him back, I want him back. He was my baby. And I came down this morning because we have 2 cats and my other one's sitting up here, I'll show you. What was I saying? Yeah, we have 2 cats, and when I came down this morning, there was only 1 food bowl. There wasn't 2 anymore. And I don't like it. It was just a few weeks ago that I was thinking, when Frodo dies, I'm not going to cope. And I was right. I didn't think it would happen so soon. He was only 10. 11 tomorrow. Part of me wanted... I don't even know anymore. I just want him back. But I can't. And even though you keep saying time is a healer and you have the memories, it doesn't help at the moment because he was my best friend and it was a part of my life. He helped me. It sounds ridiculous, I'm talking about a cat, but he was my best friend. I spoke to him about everything. And he didn't answer back. Obviously, he's a cat, he can't answer back. That's why I loved him. But cats are so intelligent, even the silly ones. He knew when I was ill. He knew when I was upset. Even when I had my really bad days of my depression and my anxiety, he would just cuddle into me. He would just be there. And I don't have that anymore. And I just want him, and I love him so much. He means the world to me, and I honestly don't know how I'm gonna cope. I keep thinking, well, if I got another cat, maybe that would help. We have one here. I have not one, but because we got a few years ago, we got a cat called Amber, who is very like the one that we have here. And she died. And it was just Frodo left. That I could kind of cope with. And then we got Pinto, who is this one here, so like Amber. And Frodo and her got on so well, and she knows something's wrong. she's wondering where he is. But I've never had a pet myself, properly, that's actually died. But I said to Mum last night, I said, I want to be there if he's going to be put down. I won't let him be on his own. Because Mum wouldn't have been able to stay in the room. And my stepdad wouldn't have really cuddled him, I don't think. He might have done, I don't know. But I was literally just cuddling him. I didn't want to let him go. I just didn't want him to go. I just wanted to save him. But I couldn't. And I was going to watch one of my favourite films when I got back, which is Lord of the Rings. But I couldn't because he is named after one of the main characters and it would have been too much. And I still can't watch it, and I still can't look at any of my, like, you know, edits that I've done on, like, Lord of the Rings and stuff because it's too much. He's just my baby and I don't want to let him go. And I love him so much. And it's so hard. And I didn't think it would be, because it's so different to when Amber died. Because I guess she was more of Mum and Steve's cat, and she kept herself to herself. But Frodo kept himself to himself, but he also loved being with me. And I don't know how to cope. And I've literally not, today, I just don't want to do anything. I haven't wanted to eat, I don't want to drink, I don't want to do anything, I just want him back. Because if I get him back, everything will be okay again. But that's not going to happen, and I'm going to have to learn to cope, and I hate that. I hate it because he was mine, and I don't like it. I'm sorry guys, I know I was going to do a really good video and that happened last night, and I just wanted to talk about it because, well, it's my YouTube channel. I want to be able to talk about stuff, personal stuff as well as mental health. And I'm literally heartbroken. I can't even explain it. I stayed with him and I was stroking him. And I just didn't want to let him go. Because they gave him like a morphine, sort of, for cats and dogs and stuff, and he calmed down because he was crying and really, he was howling. He was in so much pain. And then once he had that, he was fine. And then he was given a sedative. And he calmed down and he was kind of sleeping. And then he was given the injection to put him to sleep. I can't cope. I just want to thank everyone for the kind messages, because he is like part of the family. He was part of the family. And I just feel so miserable. All the positivity that I had for the last few weeks seems to have just gone. I seem to just, I don't know. I just want him back. I don't know how else to explain how I'm feeling right now. Because it's awful. I don't understand how people can go through this. I keep saying I'd love to have so many animals and so many cats. I'm like a crazy cat lady. I would have as many cats as I could. but I wouldn't be able to cope because they'd all die eventually, and I wouldn't be able to cope with that. Right. I will speak to you guys in I will speak to you guys in another video. If there's anything you want me to do. I will leave all my links below so you can tweet me or send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook me or whatever. And I have a new Tumblr as well, so I'll leave that all below. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm sorry that I'm crying so much, but I'm just in so much pain. Emotional pain, obviously. Thank you guys. Bye.